The question that I have for you guys as we start this video, are all the kill points that you see, are they legitimate? Are they real? Are they earned through fighting in the open field or joining rallies or defending structures? Now, we have to talk about deaths as well. Maybe we mention that later on. But for now, let's talk about kill points. What is your current kill points and how did you earn this? Did you take rallies? These are some of the most important things to kind of talk about because in Rise of Kingdoms, the DKP system is now being predominant. And when players are being recruited to a single kingdom, the kingdom typically looks into the amount of kills or the kill points of the player has accumulated. So it is very important to put this into a conversation is that not all players that has kill points that are actually fighters. All right? Some of them loves to take rallies. Now, I am not going to shame nobody for taking rallies because I've taken rallies as well. But my point to mention in here, there are certain players in here that accumulate points just mainly from taking rallies. So that is definitely an issue. This low-key guy, actually, I think he got zeroed in here. I don't think he's online, so I don't think he was like trying to absorb rallies in here because he did not shield up at all during our KVK. I haven't published this video. We're a bit late as well, but thank you guys for watching this video as well. But we really need to talk about the DKP system and kill points because I feel like it's really been an issue. Recently in our kingdom, it became an issue because some of our, certain players within our kingdom was saying like, oh, this player has a low KP and, like why? Like for my kingdom right now, we are just getting into, we just got into Season of Conquest, we finished. And, a lot of the natives, they don't have a lot of KP in comparison to the migrants. So you can't compare, right? You cannot compare natives and migrants. So that's another factor to talk about within Rise of Kingdoms. But as you can see, this player is just getting swarmed. He is getting KP a lot in a minute, even though he is losing a lot in here. But the kill points that he is gaining is just absolutely insane. If you look into the first part, I think I showed how much KP he has. Eventually, I will show how much KP he gained in the end here as he is getting rallied in here. Now, as you can see, I also gained some KP as I joined the rallies in here. But, that single player is able to skew. So, hypothetically, in that server, which I'm not so sure what they're planning to do with their DKP system, if they're counting city rallies. So if you see these kingdoms that do their DKP and they count that they are getting, the part where they get wrecked and they count that into the DKP system to reward them, and that's really, really bad system. In here in 2891, when we've, get into our KVK, we had a nice mail saying that, hey, if you get rallied, you're not going to get any rewards. So that was a really good foundation on the DKP because there's a lot of players will just try to take rallies so they can earn a lot of KP within that small fraction of time, and that really ruins it for every single player within the game that are in the in that kingdom, because a lot of players work so hard, hours and hours and hours fighting in the open field, trying to get kill points. Meanwhile, players that try to absorb a rally just gain KP so fast. Like within 5 minutes, they can gain like 5 million KP, something like that. So, or 10 million KP, depending on how intense the attack was on them. So, this is something that we definitely need to have a discussion within the game and make an awareness to many alliances out there that, when you're trying to, not just even alliance, actually, to the kingdoms, when you're trying to calculate the DKP, you got to make sure that you're not you're not encouraging players to absorb rallies. It's not, some people may say it's helping the kingdom, but at the end of the day, in the global scale of this, it's not really helping the kingdom at all, actually. You could put your troops better in the flag or use it to join rallies instead. You can see this guy is just now getting swarmed. as he gets swarmed, also he's getting some pretty decent KP. Although overall in here, he is definitely taking a lot more losses as well. So I think in this part of the video, low key, I think he has already gained roughly about 9 million or more KP in the span of him getting rallied in here. Now, this video is cut by, by the time, and you guys just piece them together. But as you can see, player like this can gain so much KP. We're not trying to target him specifically because I think he was offline. First of all, he should have teleported and put himself in a safe position, or maybe he's trying to migrate out. I don't know. But the whole purpose of the first part of this video is to give an awareness to the players within Rise of Kingdoms that KP doesn't signify that the player is great or it's amazing, because it's easily manipulated. And like I don't know if I mentioned this earlier already, is that sometimes in certain kingdoms they will drop power and they will have their biggest whale to absorb all of the attacks, and then that player gets a lot more KP. That is something that is more of a hidden secret that I've kind of just revealed right now. And I know, many of the players who are in the Imperium Kingdom can testify to what I just said. So for players that are not in the Imperium Kingdom, you guys would probably have never heard of it or experienced that statement that I just mentioned. But as you guys can definitely see in here, kill points doesn't justify everything, although it's a good indicator of a player is good. And also one more thing to mention is that players buys account. How do you calculate that this guy is going to be performing, right? So when people are going to be migrating, they look at, oh, let's take a look into your KP. Oh, you have 6 million KP. Oh, you have 5 million KP. But did you know if that account was bought or not? Is it a new owner or not? That's another factor, So that is definitely something to really take into consideration when playing Rise of Kingdoms and when people are trying to boast about their kill points, because not necessarily that it is a high kill point means that player put a lot of work. Also, there's pilots, right? People pilot and not even that main player is actually playing it. So like for me, I play my own time when I have availability. I fight when I can. So my kill points is like, I think it's 3 billion at this moment right now. So it really depends, So my biggest advice to every single one in here is to just enjoy the game and don't worry too much about the stats, the KP. Play as you go and have fun, because there's a lot of variables out there that I just mentioned, and probably there's more that I didn't mention right now. All right, so you can see this guy gets another rally in here. All right, we definitely wrecked this guy though. Yeah, he has gained so much KP in a short amount of time, but he's also taken a lot of losses in here as well. So I mean, 2891, we had a wonderful KVK. We wrecked the opponents. They even know, our opponents know that we came in coming in as a very strong kingdom in there. I've gotten mails after the drama that was said that we didn't perform, from our specific people within our kingdom said that we didn't perform as a high seed kingdom or an imperium status type of kingdom, but our opponents felt that we did. So a criticism from your opponents are pretty good. It was actually a positive criticism. So you can see Lockheed there, destroyed in here. There's another rally in here, Korean guy. It's now a Charles Martel. At this point of the video, we're just going to watch and enjoy how players pretty much get wrecked in here. 203 million power in here with a Charles Martel. Like, how are you 203 million power with a Charles Martel? Like, bro, I don't understand this. Like, how? Like, he could have done so much better in defense in here. Although our defense is not going to succeed because it's a lot of power. But, bro, like, seriously, this is not like KVK 1. This is, we're in Season of Conquest, but you're still using a Charles Martel. Quite interesting on the approach that the player did. What See, he got hurt there. I wish I could see the report. I don't know if I grabbed the report from this one, but he's online, I guess. See, the thing is that there's a lot of players, even though they have a lot of power, it doesn't necessarily indicate that they are one of the best players as well. But power means more troops. More troops means more, for rallies, and you can, potentially also succeed. But yeah, that guy, I don't understand what would you suggest to him? Like, what commander pairing would you want to tell him to use? Because I don't understand why he was using a Charles Martel with a 200 million power. Like, ugh. And I doubt he was native. I doubt he was native at all. He's got to be like a migraine as well. All right, so yeah, it's a Martello YSG. Tariq, we have 15 million troops inside. Crazy. Tariq did pretty good with Scipio in here. That's not too bad, honestly. All right, so yeah, but I don't know. Why would he have like 200 million power player? Yeah, I don't get it. Yeah. What about you guys? What are you using in your city right now to defend yourself? And by the way, if you guys are enjoying our Rise of Kingdoms content, consider subscribing and turn your notifications on, and press like onto the video. It really helps us out. We're still growing content creator in here within the space. And also we have a TikTok channel. Follow us over there. I'm gonna try to do like a giveaway. I don't know if I'll do like a monthly giveaway, but definitely this month we're doing a giveaway, and maybe we'll do a monthly giveaway. So for all the followers, we'll just randomly select, and then we'll give out a giveaway. Yeah, so that's definitely interesting. Let's see. Now this guy is getting rallied. And if you guys are interested, also, maybe we'll do a giveaway for those who will follow us on TikTok channel for this. Not so sure yet, but if you guys are in the US and you're interested on getting the ROK loot crate, this is one of them. Please contact me on Discord. We can talk about like how we can send it to you, but you'll have to, of course, pay for the shipment and my time to perform the shipment to you. So, yep, check this out. We've got a few in here, so definitely I'm sure you'll be very interested. All right, so this guy is 89 million, much better defense in here with Zenobia. All right. I guess this player bubbled up. And let's see. Let's take a look into another player that we rallied here in our KVK. So this guy Shrink 92 million with Zenobia, 2.5 million KP. Like I said, they're developing their KP through these rallies. They're gaining a lot for a short period of time, and the KVK is over. They didn't need to get rallied. They didn't need to. But this is, I wish there's a right term. Maybe KP boosting is the right term, right? They boost their KP through taking rallies, and it creates this deception of, oh, I have the highest KP, or I have a high KP. All right. So this guy doesn't even have an alliance. Well, it doesn't even matter. This 33 million is just going to get wrecked with the Scipio, and it is what it is. Low players still get rallied. Low players will still get love from our videos as well. There we go, wrecked. So let's take a look into the next one in here. All right, next one getting rallied in here. I think the name is, as I'm watching here, the name is a little bit small. I think it's Ashley. So you can see that 2891 is not, I repeat, not a simp kingdom. All right, so you can see a YSG onto the defense from her. She defended that poorly, I should say. It was not a good defense using YSG, but she could potentially be a native, and maybe she doesn't have a lot of commanders. So this is the best that she can do. So for that sense, then that is a good commander to use as a defense. All right. We like YSG. YSG is a commander in the game that has a longevity, good commander to be used into the long-term stages. But when it comes to defense, it's not really the best. But if you don't have a choice, use it, best that you can do. But really the best defense within the game is teleport. Don't get zeroed just because you are not online. And yeah, That is bad. I think she is just like in a different alliance territory too. All right, so this one is actually a good rally. This guy took a lot of rallies in the KVK. I think I swarmed him in one of the KVKs as well. So he did really well. He did really well on defending on a lot of our rallies. And again, in this video, we can see a prime example as well of KP farming, right? So I'm sure he also fought a lot in the battlefield, but for the most part, I think I've seen him a lot taking rallies. So you've gained a lot of KPs within the KVK by absorbing a lot of rallies. So he's 3.7 billion KP there. He's taken a lot, and there's a lot of people who are actually reinforcing into his city in here as well to counter the rally. So that's a good move that they did. But like I said, right? KP, right? How do you define KP? If people earn the KP at the end of the KVK, does that still count? Does it have any real merit towards to the success of each kingdoms? But anyway, you let me know in the comment section below, and don't forget to smack like as you head out. I'll see you again next time.